Yo, what's up, y'all? Glad to have y'all back once again. This your boy Cyclonus with For the Culture News, coming at y'all with another album review. Today, we taking it all the way to the UK, Manchester to be exact, and we about to go over Shotty Horroh, 16 minutes past 3. Y'all stay tuned. Shout out once again to my people at BCO Apparel. Go ahead and check it, bcoapparel.com. Get yourself laced, support the culture, Battle Culture Official. Y'all know what time it is. Stay tuned.
North side of Manchester, poor like my ancestor. Just me and my brothers and my mother since my dad left her. Raised round them gang members, gang signs and hand gestures.
Alright, we got y'all here so we can review Shotty Horroh, 16 minutes past 3. The way I got this album, pretty crazy. I made an order through kingofthedot.com. Ordered me a package where I got a hoodie, t-shirts, and this came with it. This came with it along with a keychain. And you know, been a Shotty Horroh fan ever since I seen him battle Daylight. That's where I really got caught on to his whole movement in the battle rap culture. You know, being a stranger, not really knowing anything about UK hip hop minus Miss Dynamite, Tiny Temper, and Dizzy Rascal. Really didn't know too much about the UK hip hop scene. So this was all brand new to me. Everything was foreign. So first thing I did was coming back home from work, I threw it in. And you know, with clear mind, just wanted to see how Shotty Horroh was on a track because I had never heard anything. Maybe because I kept my eyes and ears closed. You know, I knew about projects like Zombie Zoo, but you know, I just never paid it any mind. But so I got 16 minutes past 3. I threw it in. First thing that hit me was a song called Major. That's the first song you're gonna hear on the album. It didn't impress me. I was not impressed with Major at all. It was a simplistic beat. The song gradually gets better, but it's nothing really impressive. And you know, Shotty comes on, he rides the beat along with his boy Shot Hustle. And you know, the two, they do their thing on the verse, but the beat really just wasn't for me. So other people might listen and you may like it. I mean, they got a video for it. I'll put the video in my description, but the song really wasn't for me. So usually the intro sets the tone for the album. I didn't know what I was getting into. Usually I would have just went back to listening to whatever I listened to. But I decided to give this a chance because, you know, being a Shotty Horroh fan. Kind of glad the way it happened because I'm not gonna say disappointed, but I wasn't intrigued by Major at all. It's an alright song. It's nothing great that made me just want to sit up there like, ooh, I can't wait to hear the rest of this shit. Ooh, he going off. No, it wasn't like that. I sat there just, and that's pretty much how it was. But you know, the bass came in, the claps came in, and the song was going on, and I was cool with that. So then we got Ego. So I went from not impressed at all. Soon as Ego dropped, it's no build up to it. Ego just boom, and the song was crazy. Ego is one of my favorites off of this album. So basically, Ego is Shotty talking to people because, you know, basically, you know, he's reached the level of success. And you know, you got your haters, you got people that figure that, you know, they come with you with their handout. You got people who want to turn their nose up at you, and people saying you changed or you different and things like that. And it's pretty much Shotty saying, you know what, I'm successful. Loosen up the top. I got it like that. And I was really digging that because most people always try to say, oh, I'm the same, it's the same old me, this, that. It was pretty much, you know what, I've reached this level of success, fuck you, I made it, that's that. And so that song, that beat was crazy. And you know, just the whole message to it, it was different because, you know, most people, oh, I'm the same old me, I ain't never changed, this, that. you know what? I got money now. Take that. That's it. So I was really digging that. Another song that I was really feeling was Grime, because when Grime came on, me looking at the album, I'm thinking, okay, here goes Shotty talking about some more money and things like that, talking, you know, about to start bragging and stuff like that. No, that's not what he did. Grime is all about people being envious and jealous of where you at. And you know, he goes on that song and he's talking about people mad at the women that he talking to, the women that he fucking, the women, not just the women, but you know, just his life in general, where it's at right now, and where people, you know, people get green, you know, where he said people get green to the point where they like Bruce Banner, and it was just like that song it was cool. It was just I was feeling it, and it was like I said, I went from Major to listening to Ego, and Ego really caught my attention. So then next thing you know, I'm sitting up here and I'm fully enjoying the album. Ride Out is another key song that I really enjoyed too. Ride Out is right after Ego, and I'm sitting up there just, you know, cruising, you know, riding home, chilling, vibing. Ride Out comes on. It's got kind of a southern beat to it, but just the way he did the song, you know, his flow, his cadence. That's one thing when it came down to this. Shotty's cadence and his flow is crazy. The way he could just manipulate it mid-verse, the way he just does everything. It was really ill. Like I said, not being or knowing anything about UK hip hop, I had no choice but to appreciate this whole project. So you got that. Like I said, my favorite songs right now were Ego, Ride Out, Green. Hand to Mouth is another track that you really gonna love, because Shotty talks to you from an autobiographical point of view. Like, this is his life story. Just the way the song comes out, when he comes out. North side of Manchester, poor like my ancestors. And you know, what else did he say? The one thing that really caught me, he was like, you know, raised by those gang members, gang signs and hand gestures. And it was just like, I don't know anything. I've been to the UK, but not to the point where I really got to know the culture or anything like that. So Hand to Mouth, it almost made me feel like me and Shotty could actually change places. Me coming up in Southern California in a point where like gang violence was at an all-time high, you know, being broke, things like that, you know, father not there, the streets raising you. And it's like, it's almost crazy, because not only because, hate to say it, almost stereotypical when you're black nowadays, and him being white in the UK, it's almost like we could switch shoes, and it's like almost like, dang, you really aren't that different from me. So like Hand to Mouth really put me in a space where I could really relate to Shotty, and you know, big salute on that. Another song that I was really feeling off of this album is 100. You gotta listen to 100. 100, it just went crazy, and Shotty just goes on there, the flow, the beats, everything. It was just, you get a different side of Shotty rather than the one you get in the ring. It was like, when you get in the ring, you got this lyrical Shotty Horroh, thick UK accent, and then you come over here and you get the album, and you see how dope he is on the mic. Like, I would say Shotty Horroh's top 5 battle rappers when it comes to making music. No debate, clearly. Like, I got this album and I was like, yo, Shotty is ill. Like, you can't deny greatness. I won't allow you to. I won't at all. So Shotty Horroh sits up there and he's giving you quality music. Listening to this album, you could tell very much that Shotty Horroh's, you know, his soul bleeds hip hop. Like, you got songs on there like Sitting Low, where Shotty Horroh, like the the beat almost feel like it fits currency. So you got Shotty Horroh on there, you know, basically you got your weed smoking anthem. If you sit up there, if you puff trees and you do all that, you puff the lie, this song, you gonna like it. Like I said, the whole vibe, the melody, the flow, everything, you know, it's a bunch of weed talk, but like at the same time, Shotty he steps to it. I wish almost that the song was just a little longer, because it's one of those songs that you could just vibe to. So I was really impressed by that. Shotty also got a song called Living Like, where he enlists the help of Lindo P, got that dance hall rhythm. You know, you got the UK, and then you got Lindo P. He sits up there and he hits you off with the you know, the Jamaican slang, the Yardie slang and all that. So, you know, they go back and forth, and it made for be a really dope track. Now, what really impressed me on this album was the way Shotty could take himself out his normal element, because you got songs like This Is Wrong. Okay, so you got This Is Wrong. Shotty basically is lusting after another woman that, you know, you listen to the lyrics, the woman belongs to somebody else, probably a homeboy of his. And, you know, she's feeling him, he feeling her. He knows it's wrong, but at the same time, you know, you pretty much, you got the angel on one shoulder, you got the devil telling you something on the other shoulder. So basically just him and, you know, just his thought process on this, because it's something every man and woman goes through. So it was really dope to just see him as an artist just explore all type of concepts in the music. But overall, pretty much I'm unfamiliar with the world of mosh. I know nothing about it whatsoever. I'm a hip hop head to the day that I die. So when I hear mosh, I'm usually thinking rock and roll, some bullshit like that. So all I know is that when you listen to this, pretty much this is about Shotty. He got the whole album. He pretty much got songs on there that's meant for concerts. Like I could see Shotty really rocking somewhere in the middle of the UK and tearing some shit up. Like something's gonna happen if this man performs his songs. Like people gonna go crazy, nuts. Like it just gives you that type of vibe. You got songs like FTU, Fuck Tonight Up, Drink, Smoke, Fight, Fuck, DSFF, and I think that one got Mad Child on it from Swollen Members. Also seen him on King of the Dot when he battled Daylight too. So, you know, basically this album is well constructed. Like I said, and I'm saying that because from my standpoint, the way I wanted to push away from the album here in Major and then getting brought right back in, yo, I love that. And the whole album takes you on an emotional roller coaster. Like I said, you got songs like From Ego to Grime, and then you got songs that slow it down like Sitting Low and This Is Wrong. And then you got songs like Hand to Mouth, where you sit up there and you just get to know the artist. And you got, you know, the way the album ends, the song is called How We Got Here, and it's featuring Rick Walker. Boy, this Rick Walker dude, let me just tell you, this dude Rick Walker remind me of John B, possibly Robin Thicke. Like this dude voice is, as a singer, it's soulful and it's crazy. I've never heard of this dude. I tried to find music after I heard it, and it's just, he just with it, and it's just, as a singer, he is on point. Like this dude has a future, and it just makes me mad that, you know, being in America, I'm so blind to the fact of not knowing all aspects of hip hop all over the world. So, like I said, overall, Shotty Horroh, 16 minutes past 3, it's definitely a go get that album, especially if you're a battle rap fan. You're gonna have a whole nother level of respect for this man after hearing it. I guarantee that. It's no other way of saying it. Like I said, you're gonna find some songs that you absolutely love and you absolutely like, just like I did, and you're probably gonna go in there and there's probably gonna be some songs that don't strike you, but then I guarantee you that there's gonna be a song that pulls you right back in, and you're gonna turn up, you're gonna bounce, you're gonna do everything, you know what I'm saying? So go get Shotty Horroh, 16 minutes past 3. You can get it at the King of the Dot store. You can get it through iTunes. You can get it through Google Play. It's there. I'm trying to tell you, I wouldn't lie to you. I'm not here to bullshit you anything. Like I said, this Cyclonus with For the Culture News. Before you get out here, make sure you subscribe to the page. Click that little red box. Also, like the Facebook page. Also, follow us on Twitter at ftchiphopnews.com. Check out the website, ftchiphopnews.com. We out there. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Cyclonus with For the Culture News. Salute to Mr. Shotty Horroh. We out.
Yo, north side of Manchester, poor like my ancestor. Just me and my brothers and my mother since my dad left her. Raised round them gang members, gang signs and hand gestures.